I'm here with Benton-Smith United manager Steve Chettle after today's defeat at Ashton United. Steve, bad day at the office?
Terrible day. Yeah, we've just had I have just had my say downstairs that when you come to Ashton, a club that are built around proper non-league facilities and pitches, and the weather's always not nice up here. You've got to stand up and be counted. And today, the 14 players who played in the game weren't accountable for anything. Weren't good enough. The question downstairs, people's character. We can't just come here and expect to openly play good football. You've got to fight and scrap for everything you're going to get. And if you don't fight and scrap, people overrun you like they did today. And we didn't deserve anything from the game, and it's really, really disappointing. It's not something that I expected. It's not something that I expect to see again. So I've just told them a few home truths downstairs. It's about character, attitude, and having a set of kahunas every now and again when you're playing up at places like Ashton, and we weren't good enough in any department.
Obviously you've got a number of senior players in the dressing room as well. You'd expect that they would say something as well and stand up, and at the end of the game either hold their hands up and say, yeah, you're right, or challenge them.
Well, they haven't got a leg to stand on, Alex, to be fair. There were a few people said some things, but it's generally the same thing as I said, that you've got no divine right to come here and get anything unless you fight for it. And if you don't fight for it, you won't get anything. Yeah. And that was the point today. They did what we expected them to do. They ran hard, they played forward, they got first and second contacts. We weren't good enough with the ball, we didn't run hard enough, we weren't good enough without the ball, and it's a catalogue of everything that I don't expect from our team. And we got nothing from the game and thoroughly deserved.
And then that was obviously evident with the formation change midway through the second half as well. Was the thinking there to try and get an extra striker on the pitch to see if we could change the tempo of the game and put more physicality in there?
Yeah, we put an extra striker and we haven't really changed the shape of the game. The quality into the striker wasn't good enough. Kane Richards has been fouled 5 or 6 times and the referees give us nothing. But it's not the referee's fault. We've still got to be better in possession. We've got to be better out of possession. Adams made an uncharacteristic goal for the first one. It puts on the back foot, and then we've a mad 5 minutes in the 10 minutes of the second half. So, we're in an impossible situation. But we've got to be better. We've got to be better all round, from the start, right through to the 94th minute. And like I say today, super disappointed, and we've all been let down.
Is that with the disappointment? Is it one that you guys will look at on Monday and then work all the way through the week on, or is it straight all the way back to basics?
No, we'll look at it on the way home. Myself and Michael and staff, we'll look at it on the way home. You see things with your naked eye that you think you've seen today, and I'm sure that I've just said inside that we don't run around and sprint hard enough at times. Today was one of those occasions, and we'll look at that, we'll look at the stats, and then when we come back and work on Tuesday, we'll probably all sit down again and have another conversation about it. But we need to get ready for next weekend. It's going to be another scrap next weekend in the trophy. We need to be ready, we need to be better.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Steve.
All right, no problem.